name is Benoit Lebizet. I'm responsible for Garcia Yachting shipyard, which was created about 40 years ago. Typically it's been building sailboats. Full aluminum sailboats is our know-how. That's what we've been doing for the last, as I said, 40 years. And now, very recently, we've also decided to diversify and launch trawlers. And so we have built a 54-foot trawler, which was introduced in Cannes 2012 as a world premiere. This boat is quite atypical in the trawler world in the sense that it is really very much in line with what we've been doing before. It is a long-distance trawler. It's an ocean crossing trawler with a very, very fuel efficient consumption. The amount of fuel that this trawler burns is about 3 gallons or 12 liters per hour at a cruising speed of 8 knots. And for a boat that weighs about 30 tons, this is something that is unheard of. The numbers I mentioned are real numbers, they're actual numbers. They're the numbers that are actually used during the transatlantic crossing when the trawler went from Cannes to Annapolis to be introduced in the US last fall. The fuel efficiency is one key element of this trawler. The second key element is its seaworthiness. Too often, trawlers are boats that may be rolling in difficult seas, and so we have decided to try and import from our sailboat experience what makes a boat really seaworthy. And what makes a boat seaworthy is the combination of a keel and a rig. And so on this boat we have a long keel with about 4 tons of ballast, and we also have a rig, a steadying sail, and the combination of those two together with some binge keels on the side of the hull make it a very stable boat. It's clearly something that differentiates the trawler, the Garcia trawler, from the other trawlers. Finally, the third component of our differentiation is really the design of the boat itself. Both on the internal and on the external, this boat is very different. On the external side, it has the look of a workboat with lines that have been also worked by a very famous designer named Patrick Lequaimant. He's a very well-known specialist of the auto design in Europe. And for the interior of the trawler, we have decided also to work with some reputable designer. His name is Frank Darnett, and the result is a very light and airy type of atmosphere and environment. Typically trawlers, or traditionally trawlers, are today more darker, and so it's a bit of a difference and a break in that tradition. So this boat is currently being exhibited in the US boat shows. She will be present at the Trawler Fest in Fort Lauderdale at the end of January, and in the Miami Boat Show mid-February. We very much hope to see you all there. Thank you.